What about the man who is still active today, albeit in a different character, and that would be Goldust?
Level 10 out of 10 worker. We're still cool to this day. I ran into him a couple years ago over at AEW. We were talking, and like his eyes lit up when he saw me, which makes me feel cool because half the time I don't expect people to recognize me. And he just like came right over to me, and we started talking for about a half hour straight, and it was just like all good. And I mean, he's as good as it gets, dude. And at the time I wrestled him, I told him, and like, it's so funny because what can you take credit for? What can't you take credit for? But like, I told him, I remember saying this to him. I was like, listen, I've wrestled guys that are, up, where you've been, like, and then coming down, like you're getting a little older. And I was like, you can feel some of the guys, they don't got it. Like, there's nothing left when you're like banging into them. They're just like barely able to do it. And he was a guy who felt fresh and like a brick wall when I was wrestling him. So I was like, the one thing that would be cool, I was like, aside from the obvious good character you have, would be, try throwing in some wild moves. I was like, I bet if you did that, I was like, if you ever get back to TV, throw in a couple wild moves and you'll reinvent yourself all over again. Lo and behold, one day he does like a moonsault and like something else, and I like could basically talk to him about that. So I texted him. And it's a good story. I gotta tell you. So now, just remember, I just said that I saw him a couple years ago. He totally recognized me. His eyes lit up, whatever. So he does the moonsault. I see the clip of it like a day later on social media or whatever, and I text him all excited. I think I was on a show somewhere. I texted him all excited, like, "Yo, man!" I was like, "I told you, bro, do something like that." And now everybody's eating out of the palm of your hand. And the reply comes back, "Who's this?"